A lap of the legendary Spa-Francorchamps circuit begins with a short blast down the pit straight, heading towards Turn 1 La Source. In 2015, the drivers were braking at 300 km an hour down to 77 for the second gear tight right-hand hairpin. The drivers use all of the road on the exit before they arrive at one of the most famous corners in the world, Eau Rouge and Radiant. Drivers go left at 316 km an hour before flicking right and going up the steep slope before exiting over the crest at 313 and heading down the Kemmel Straight. From there it continues flat out up the hill, past the fans on the left-hand side, and features the track's first DRS activation zone, heading into one of Spa's main overtaking spots. Here the drivers will brake from 335 km an hour for turns 5 and 6 Les Combes. Another fast combination of left and right corners that take the drivers onto the short downhill run towards 8, 105 km an hour third gear long right-hander. The drivers will then quickly accelerate up to 167 km an hour for the fourth gear left of turn 9. They hit the gas again for the long run down to turns 10 and 11, the famous Pouin corner. This long double apex left-hander will really test the car's aerodynamics and is taken at 300 km an hour in 8th gear on the entry with an exit speed of 290. Then it's another short blast up to 306 km an hour before braking for the 160 km an hour right at turn 12, which feeds into the 5th gear left of turn 13. This is called the Fagnes chicane. After another squirt of power, the drivers arrive at 247 km an hour for the right of Stavelot, which is taken at 145 in 4th. They then quickly get up to 245 for turn 15, which follows immediately afterwards, and where they'll have to be careful to observe the track limits on the exit. Next comes the long run into the fearsome Blanchiment corner, turn 17, a rapid left that's taken at 325 km an hour in 8th gear. This is another overtaking spot as the drivers brake from 325 down to just 75 km an hour and second gear for the right-hand turn 18, which is soon followed by the 68 km an hour left, which takes the field back onto the pit straight and into another lap of this majestic circuit.